I proposed to Mrs. Sterner. We went on a hike on the Appalachian Trail up near Duncannon, and I had hiked on the trail up there before, and I remember there was a clearing, a little glade that had a whole area full of ferns. I thought it was really pretty, and I had had the ring for 2 or 3 weeks, and I knew it just woke up that morning. I felt like today's the day. So we went on a little hike, and then I proposed to her, and she cried, and it was a great day. It was lots of fun. Yeah.
So we went out to dinner at a very nice Italian restaurant, and my boyfriend at the time was acting a little weird all throughout dinner, but I didn't think anything of it, and we left and we went back to our apartment, and he did not even let me take off my coat. He didn't take off his coat, and he led me over to the couch. He was like, "I need to ask you something." And he had me sit down, and then he got down on one knee and proposed. And then he explained that he had had the ring in his pocket the entire time, but he felt like sick to his stomach. He didn't know what to do. He was so nervous. And that's how I was proposed to.
So my husband, well, not at the time, my boyfriend at the time, we were in Cape May, New Jersey, one of my favorite places in the whole world. And we were having dinner. And he too, I heard Mrs. Bardo talk a little bit about her proposal. He was acting a little goofy, and I thought, oh gosh, what's going on? He seems just off. So then after dinner was over, he said, do you want to go for a walk to the beach? So we walked on the beach. And at one point, he got down on one knee, and he looked up at me, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I just remember him saying, I want to grow old with you. That's the one thing I remember the most. And he said a lot of other sweet things, and then he asked me if I would marry him. And we're married 26 years this summer.
A couple years ago now, we were out Christmas tree shopping at a local farm, and my son and I, we got down to cut the tree once we finally found the tree we all agreed on, which took a while. But instead of cutting the tree, we both turned around and asked her if she would join our family, and I asked her if she would marry me.
I was proposed to, and we went on a trip to Key West, Florida, and we went out for a walk on the beach and found a palm tree, and then he proposed. So that was pretty much it. It was beautiful, and it was very nice, and I was surprised, sort of. At least I made him think that.
Okay, so on one of our very first dates, my husband ended up getting me a little gunned teddy bear. And he is like a really expensive teddy bear. And he came to my dorm room one time and stole it from me. And so my gun teddy bear was missing. And so on the night we got engaged, he took me to hear the Vienna Boys Choir. And we went back to his house. And I went to change. And I came out, and there was a roaring fire in the fireplace. And he said that he had to ask me a question. And so I sat down on the couch, and all of a sudden he pulled out my gun teddy bear. And the gun teddy bear had the ring box in it. And then he said some very nice things, and he gunned asked me if he could marry me. So that was it. So it was very romantic and awesome.